best be packing your bags. They just confirmed your reservation.
Okay, Cowpoke, hold down the fort.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, I checked out Megaforce, and this 1982 movie was directed by Hal Needman and stars Barry Bostwick, Michael Beck, and Ralph Wilcox, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about this elite team of soldiers called Megaforce. And they all have cool bikes and doom buggies and that type of stuff, and they are tasked with overthrowing this dictator in this country. And the dictator has like a bunch of tanks and that type of stuff. So they have to, have a tank battle and on their motorcycles and stuff. But what will happen though? Well, you have to watch the movie and find out. All right, so let's discuss this movie. Well, this movie is amazingly bad. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so corny and cheesy. And I had never actually seen it before viewing it for this review. And so I was in for quite the ride with it. I thought all of it was just so cheesy. It's everything that is bad about like 80s movies all combined into one, and then you turn up all of that cheesy stuff to like the max level, and you kind of have this movie. The outfits are absolutely ridiculous. They're like kind of pure gold, one late unitard type of things. Their vehicles are absolutely crazy. It looks like Hot Wheels. I think they had like maybe a partnership with Mattel or something for this movie, but the vehicles are absolutely crazy, and they all fire missiles and rockets. And the first time you see these vehicles, these motorcycles, it's absolutely insane what happens. They have their guns on the front of their vehicles, but they have to shoot helicopters and stuff like that. So what do? They pop a wheelie to shoot the helicopters. It's amazing. I'll clip it in here for you. And not only are the visuals amazing that way, the sound is also so corny. It's 80s synth kind of stuff, but like just very generic, and there's no real like, heart behind it or anything like that. And that's absolutely a wonderful treat to listen to as well. And like with the visuals, it all works really well together. Other than that, the acting is cheesy. I absolutely loved it. It is over the top. Everyone's over the top. I think they probably knew what they were getting into. The lines are also crazy as well, and like by crazy I mean cheesy. Like they're so ridiculous. There's so many things I can't like pick out one just to tell you, but there's one where this guy like kisses his thumb, and it's the weirdest thing when you first see it. I was like blown away. It was absolutely hilarious. And so there's so many things in this movie that just make it like a triple cheese sandwich or quadruple cheese sandwich. I don't know, just so much cheesy kind of corny stuff is going on in this one that I had an absolute blast for it. But me, I love these bad movies, and this one was the baddest of the bad. Other than that, I really did enjoy all different aspects of it. All of these music montages I absolutely love. They're so cheesy and so dumb at some points. They have one where they're like skydiving, but they're clearly, just on a green screen. And green screens in the 80s are very noticeable, I'll say that. But it was absolutely lovely to see. I just chuckled along with it the whole time. So here, I'll show you a clip. And all of that goes into the non-stop cheese that this movie is. It's just so wacky that way that it's really a spectacle to see. And I'm sure there's so many other reasons you would want to see this one. You love explosions. It has a ton of explosions. I think there's also like a meme for this movie too. So if you love memes, you can see the original too. This one, the meme is something like a flying motorcycle. It's absolutely ridiculous. I was cracking up when I saw that. And so yeah, there's lots of different reasons to watch this movie. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, like I've been saying, it's pretty bad all over. And I was actually like really surprised with like how consistently bad and corny and cheesy it was throughout the whole thing. It like never lets up on how ridiculous it is. I absolutely love that part of it. Of course, they have all of those other bad movie things. Like they're always like replaying their footage as well. they have like a 2-minute fight scene, or at least the footage for like a 2-minute fight scene. So they stretch it out to like 5 minutes and just like replay their footage over and over and over again. I think like a casual viewer would even pick it up as well. So things like that are definitely in there. Again, the acting, the lines, the costumes are ridiculous. It's just all crazy, and I absolutely loved it. So if you are looking for a bad movie, if that's kind of your thing, or you just want to check out maybe one of the better bad movies out there, this might be for you. In addition, if you're like expecting, a coherent plot, it's mostly coherent, I'll say that. There's one part of it where I had no idea what was going on. The bad guy shows up and they're like friends for a moment, and you're like, I don't understand why this is happening. And how it all kind of plays out, I still don't understand it thinking about it. And so there's just so many different things in this one that just make it like balls to the wall crazy town all the time. And so it's, just absolutely ridiculous. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, I think this one's pretty famous, so I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. If you do enjoy bad movies and you haven't seen this one, particularly if you like, 80s bad movies, this one is going to be perfect for you, so do try to check it out. As for a rating, I have to give it the good bad score of 4.5. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.